that much bigger. So
you guys are on the right track for that, and I think it's at a good time for your genre, so to speak.
Yeah.
But although I wouldn't necessarily say you're like one genre specifically.
Yeah.
A lot of the music that is being made right now that I really like anyway crosses over.
Yeah, I hope we're not pigeonholed. Yeah, and that's what we're going to try to do for the second record is make it a little more focused in on what we actually want to sound like as opposed to...
And what do you want to sound like? What would you say you want to sound like? You put yourself on the spot with that one, John. Tell me the deep musician viewpoint of what you want to sound like.
The biggest band.
Who is your idol that you want to emulate?
I don't know. We really like Tom Petty.
Yeah.
We really like, but see, a lot of what we like and what we listen to doesn't bleed through our music.
Well, I listen to so many different genres of rock that
and if I were to make music, we probably wouldn't really.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I used to sing a long time ago, but I would probably still fall pretty close, I guess.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. We're just trying to not. We just don't want to be a part of the crowd anymore.
Right.
We want to be the trendsetter.
You want to separate yourself a little bit?
Exactly.
Well, do you think that your next record will kind of make some of your fans kind of go, well, that's not what I fell in love with? Because that's kind of the trap I think some bands get into.
That might be the trap, but we're not trying to sound like the Beatles. You know what I mean? We're not going out there trying to make the
same record every year,
like unique sound that you've never heard before.
Right.
I think we just want to write good songs. And if kids like them, then they like them. If they don't like them,
too bad for them. No, screw them.
Go listen to another band that you think sounds like us. So that's pretty much it.
Plan. Just got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
You do music because you enjoy it. It's got to be what you enjoy.
If we're not happy, then we're not going to do it anymore. So.
You're not going to make a good record if you're not happy. I agree. All right. So what we do, and I know that we have to wrap up because you probably have people to talk to you. The artists that I interview get to turn the tables from being asked a question. You get to ask me a question if you desire, and it could be anything you want. It doesn't have to be music related. It could be music related. It's your choice. I know that opens a lot of doors, and sometimes I've stepped into those doors and fallen down, but but it's okay. It's Warped Tour. It's whatever.
I don't know. What's your favorite part about interviewing?
My favorite part about interviewing, that's really not that hard because I've been a music lover for my whole entire life, and like I said, I used to sing, and I really appreciate what artists do. I think it's a lot harder work than people realize. It's not as easy like people say, I want to be in a band, and because of my assistant too, she knows people that will attempt to just kind of throw something together, and they're really not that good, unfortunately. And it's just what it is. You know what I mean? Some people just have it, and some people don't. But the ones who really make it and work their asses off and put everything they can into it, I totally respect that. And when I talk to artists, they're some of the nicest people that I ever talked to. I've had one interview in my entire career that I have said I don't really want to talk to that person again.
So is that your least favorite part?
And that's the only really is that you don't know what you're going to come up against. Like you don't know if they're going to be cool to talk to or not. But I would say that 99% have been extremely cool and down to earth, and I've made a lot of friends. And like I've interviewed all-time lows so many times that they feel like family, and you know what I mean. So that's the cool part for me, and I get to talk about music, which I love.
Totally.
So that's my favorite.
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you for the question. I appreciate it.
No problem.
There's my assistant at the end of the interview.
Sorry.
Allie, John, Allie, and that's Mary. And I was telling him how you actually introduced me to their music, so I got to meet her. Yeah. See, she introduced me to all the good people. What can I say?
Okay, sorry.
She's very talented like that. No, we're at the end. We're wrapping up. You missed it all. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. Signing. You want to say anything to your fans? Adios. Clean, clear. Thank you. Okay, no, wait. Let's ask you one final question.
What's that?
Okay, now that she's here, we're having the what nationality is Allie quiz. And there's a reason for this. If you just saw her on the street, what would you think her ethnic background is? And there's a reason, trust me.
Give me like a region.
I'll say like, Irish, Mexican, whatever. I'm looking for like their background. What would you think?
Because you probably won't get this. Hard for me.
Is it really hard?
Well, it's not really hard. It's like
most people don't.
Well, no one thinks that she is what she is. I'll put it to you that way.
I won't be offended.
No. And then I'll tell you what everyone thinks she is.
Colombian.
No. She's half Irish and half Mexican.
Okay.
But because she doesn't look Mexican,
More Mexican than-
people won't believe that she is, which really bothers her because she's really proud of her Mexicanness.
Okay.
But there's something that people think she is all the time.
What's that?
That I don't get. But
Do you think I look Asian?
everyone thinks she's Asian.
Thank you.
And the funny part about this is, I will tell you that, you have those little things on either Facebook or something where you can like upload your picture and it'll tell you what celebrities you look like. Okay. If you upload hers, they all come back as Asian celebrities. I don't understand it, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know. That's funny. That's funny though,
Laughing
dude.
at Facebook.
When she told me that, she came to me seriously telling me that, and I had to laugh my ass off because everyone always tells you that. It's just too funny.
At least it's a Colombian.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Better
true.
than if you would have said Asian, I probably would have liked it.
No. It's just like that pet peeve,
Clear.
She actually, when she gets her first tat, wants it to say "Made in Mexico," so people will know.
H-O-N.
Yeah, there you go.